Hi everybody, Josh Summer here. Today I wanted to create a really quick NativeScript snack video showing you how to create a draggable object on your screen using the absolute layout and the touch gesture event. There, look at it go. Okay, so we are going to create a new project, and I'm skipping all the beginning stuff, but essentially this is just your run-of-the-mill hello world with a tap counting down project. I'm using TypeScript because I like that. Anyway, I'm going to remove all the stack layout data that was created by default and replace it with my absolute layout and containing a label. And that's all the XML that's required for this. The absolute layout is going to have a width of 100, a height of 100%, width of 100% and a height of 100%, so it takes up a full screen. And I'm giving them both IDs so I can access them in the TypeScript side of things. So the next step would be adding CSS, and the CSS is just simply there to create a round, is to make the label itself round. We can make it a square. This really isn't important. It's just purely aesthetics. Anyway, the height for this is 100. The width is 100. The border radius is 50, and that gives us a nice round shape, making the background color deep pink, and I'm setting the text to the center. Okay, so going into the TypeScript side of things, this is where the magic happens, so to speak. The very first thing I'm going to do is add our import statements. And I'm importing the absolute layout, the label, and then the gesture types and the touch gesture event data. So that way I have strong typings for everything. Let's see. Okay, so a lot of dead air there. Sorry about that. Anyway, next I'm basically getting them from the page and setting up instances of them. And as you can see, I'm casting them to their respective classes. That way I have strong typings on them. So if you mouse over, you can see draggable's label, layout's an absolute layout. I just like this. And then here, this is the last part. Now, basically, what is happening is for the layout object, which is our absolute layout, I'm adding the touch event to it. And on the touch event, has a callback function that is passed the arguments for touch gesture event data. Inside of that callback, I'm using the absolute layout class, and it has two functions in it that are used for setting positioning of an object inside of its parent. So set left and set top are essentially set x and set y. And then the second argument for both of those functions is the object that you want to set those positions on, the positioning on. So in this case, I'm using my draggable label. And then the second parameter for both of those are the respective either x or y coordinates, which I'm getting from the touch gesture event data. So anywhere you're touching on the screen, it's going to get you the x and y coordinates. Lastly, as you can see, I'm subtracting 50 from that, and that's so when you click on it, it's right there in the center. You can move it around. If you got rid of that, just so you know, and go back to your project and you click on it, it's going to be basically positioned on the top left. See, it doesn't create a really good effect. But there you have it. That's how you create a draggable object in NativeScript in about 20 lines of code or less.